Right here on MSNBC. Zimmerman verdict. Another controversial and tragic self-defense case is headed to trial in Florida. Right now, that trial is set to begin in September. 46-year-old Michael Dunn is charged with first-degree murder in the shooting death last November of Jordan Davis, an unarmed African-American teen the same age as Martin was. It happened the day after Thanksgiving at a gas station convenience store in Jacksonville, Florida. Police say Dunn and his girlfriend pulled up in their vehicle next to one with 4 teens in it, and while his girlfriend was inside the store, Dunn told the teens to turn down their music. Police say after an exchange of words, Dunn began shooting with a handgun, firing 8 or 9 shots. Dunn is charged with first-degree murder in Jordan Davis's death and also faces 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder for shooting at the 3 others in the vehicle. Now, Dunn has pleaded not guilty, claiming he heard threats from the teens and saw a gun in their car. He says he feared for his own safety, and that's why he grabbed his gun and fired. No gun was found in the teens' vehicle. Joining me live now, attorney John Phillips, who represents Jordan Davis's family. Thanks for being with us. Do you see parallels here between Jordan Davis's case, which you're involved in, and the Trayvon Martin case, the George Zimmerman case?
Factually, no. Factually, Zimmerman called 911 before the altercation, whereas Michael Dunn fled the scene, went and had pizza, and never called 911. And Zimmerman had the bloody nose photo and not a hair on Michael Dunn's head.
He went to go have pizza?
He did. He went back to the hotel after the shooting, had pizza, saw he killed a kid, went home 170 miles and never called police.
Wow.
It's exactly. And yet he's still entitled, where they are similar, he's still entitled to a stand your ground hearing. He's still entitled, like Zimmerman, to have that stand your ground jury instruction read, which confuses lawyers, much less jurors.
Okay, so self-defense being involved in here, but clearly the circumstances after which the incident had happened are different. The prosecution in the Zimmerman trial under fire right now, as you've probably read, by critics who say they overcharged and then they under-delivered. Basically here, Florida State Attorney Angela Corey has said that she'll personally prosecute Michael Dunn in this case. What would you like her to do differently this time around?
You know, we've met with Angela Corey this week and her staff, and they're debating who the legal team is going to be. Obviously, Angela Corey's under fire and has said, look, if I don't want to be the one that politically jeopardizes your case. So, you know, that's still undetermined. But, you know, you build a closing argument from a foundation up. And where they missed the point was, let's start with manslaughter and build to murder, too. And you know, our case is different in that, you know, there is a component of first-degree murder, premeditation. But the last thing we want is for a juror to say, well, 2 seconds of premeditation isn't enough, because Michael Dunn, before he fired, said, you boys aren't going to talk to me like that. Bang, 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 bang.
Well, part of the story here, John, Michael Dunn's attorney claiming he was reacting to what he saw as a gun being drawn. I mentioned that in the setup. It's not known, though, if his attorneys will present a stand-your-ground defense at the moment, but he is claiming self-defense.
Self-defense and justified homicide, which is a part of the stand your ground law, and he's expected to. And you know, yesterday or the day before, he came out and said, oh, Angela Corey's office is going to be on heightened alert and prosecute this case more. And I have news for him. A first-degree murder case is prosecuted extremely tough when an outsider comes in and kills a kid. There is no, you know, elevation of the prosecution team's interest.
All right, thank you so much, Attorney John Phillips, for that update on perhaps what could be the next Trayvon Martin trial, if you will. And today's big question for you is on this story. Stand your ground laws, are they biased against minorities? Head to Thomas Roberts' Twitter or Facebook pages to weigh in there. And still ahead this hour, we're keeping our eyes on several developing stories unfolding in